chose to do my translation adaptation project on the play Death of a Salesman. As we covered it in this class, I also covered it in another one of my classes, and I became familiar with it. I really liked the play because it encompassed a lot of different things and covered a lot of different aspects of life and the concepts of living the American dream, the quest for dignity, life and death, lies, and other things such as that. And I felt like translating it into a poem, taking a broad play and condensing it down into a small poem where word choice becomes very needed and tone would be very beneficial for a different perspective on things. Like I said before, I decided to translate it into a poem, but as I spoke with Katie, she encouraged me to take it a step further. Shout out to Katie, I appreciate that. To translate it a step further and do a slam poem. So in doing this, of course, I had to look over the play several times, and what was interesting was going on YouTube and becoming familiar with other slam poetry and the art of it. Watching the mannerisms of a poet on stage, the stage performance, and just the emotions they try to evoke out of the audience. I found that interesting, and so I felt like it's a challenge to do this. It's something I've never done before, so here we go. What do we live for? What do we seek? Is it fame? Is it money? Is it that smooth-looking car we see on the corner? Is it an enormous house and the acceptance of our neighbors? Or is it simply the love for family and the love for one another? Who should we ask? Linda, maybe Willie. Biff, or maybe Happy. Because after all, is Happy really happy that his father named him Happity, when in reality none of them are happy? As they all get caught up trying to live one man's dream, and the idea that time should not be wasted but traveled in calculated paces. Willie leads with tunnel vision, forgetting that everybody does not share the same ambitions. Linda, do this. No, do that. We don't need this. We need that. Confusion set upon her. Willie's mind continues to wander away, yes, away, far away in reality, as he escapes into his past like an alcoholic would do, thinking of his last girlfriend. But in this case, we're talking about Willie's mistress, because if he were to face reality, that would be facing financial issues. His problems with Linda, his problems with Happy, his disappointments with Biff, and his anger towards Howard. But no, it's much easier to accept the admiration of a female that showers you with compliments and continuously douses you with boosts of confidence. But as we all know, what goes up must come down. Living lies and maintaining secrets can never be concealed forever. That's why Biff catches Willie red-handed, and now his head is hung low. After all, that was his idol, his father, the one who taught him, be happy, be smile. It's all about being well-liked, sons. Y'all will be great. But that smile turned to a frown that embodied betrayal. And what is now obvious, one entire family living one big lie based off one idea of being a top salesman. But for what did this cost? A family that struggled with insecurities, angers, where visions of success became visible in fallen tears, and even the thoughts of suicide. Could that possibly fix a lifetime in a maze? Probably not. But one thing we can say, the man was a hero. Even though he might have been borderline insane or delusional, with all the problems he faced each and every day, day in and day out, he woke up with the same optimistic attitude that him and his family could achieve greatness. In the play, Death of the Salesman.